Alright guys, this is episode 5 of Three Stuff Guys. Should we tell them that we screwed up?
No.
Okay, we didn't screw up. So
Okay.
episode 5 of the podcast Three Stuff Guys. With me is, say your name?
Jeff.
Last name?
Mexico.
Okay. Already bad. My name is...
Well, no, let me tell you, okay? My wife asked me today... Okay, first of all, she did, because we talked about this before. You said she wasn't showing an interest in it because she didn't listen to it.
Right.
I told you it's because I don't think she would find it all that funny, which I think is probably true.
Yeah.
I think she would find parts of it funny, but not the majority of it.
Okay.
And then she would think less of me. And so frankly, I'm glad she doesn't listen to it. But today, when we were out at dinner tonight, she actually asked me, how are the podcasts going? And I said they're going pretty well.
Yeah.
And I told her, that we were, we're doing very well in some of the Middle Eastern countries who seem to get our humor. I don't know.
They probably connect with us.
I know, which is, a little bizarre. But
I like the pun there.
yeah.
Good one.
Anyway, but she was asking me about it, and
I think Matt just got it.
I finally got it.
Yeah, I got it a while ago.
Okay, so Matt got it before I even said it. He knew what I was going to say. Anyway, so yeah, she was asking me how it was going and stuff like that, and I said, things are going pretty well.
Swimmingly, I hope you said.
No, I said pretty well. I don't use swimmingly in everyday conversation.
Oh, okay.
I don't think the world's ready for it to come back.
Well, I'm ready for the world to be ready.
All we can do is try. So
Okay.
that's fine.
So what's the point of your...
I don't remember. What was I starting to say?
Mexico, Jeff Mexico.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so this was why. She started asking me questions about, you talk about... What do you talk about on this? And I said, you talk about all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
And then she got to her real point. Are you talking about me? And I said, well, I mention you every once in a while. I'm not going to hide it.
Yeah.
I'm married. I have a wife.
Right.
And she said, well, you don't use my name, do you?
Mm.
And I was like, well, I have said your name a few times. And I said, but, who cares, really? She's just paranoid. She's always been paranoid about people knowing her name and where she lives. I told her we'd tell them we're in Poughkeepsie.
Yeah.
But that we might have slipped up and told them Dallas a few times.
But they don't know where Dallas is.
Exactly. Nobody knows where fucking Dallas is. Come on. Texas is a big state.
Fuck! We almost had it.
Oh, shit.
5 episodes in.
Oh, well.
Lost.
But no, so she started asking me, because then she got to her other main point, which is her other concern in life, obviously. Am I mentioning my son and his name?
You did mention him.
And I have mentioned him, and I've mentioned his name.
Okay.
I haven't mentioned last names.
But if they know your last name.
But that's not always, because London's last name is different.
Oh, it is?
It's different.
Okay. What is it?
I can't tell you that.
Almost got you.
You almost got me. See, honey? See? Whoa, that really cracked Matt up. Okay. Either that or he almost choked on his Frosty. Ah,
Unbelievable.
What is he doing down there?
So, this is a special episode because my dad just bought a new Lexus, so you will listen to the garage door open and close frequently.
He likes to see how the moonlight hits it.
Yeah.
What the hell?
And he's not respecting the wishes that we asked him to please be quiet because this mic will pick up everything.
Yeah, well, he will when we buy this house and burn it to the ground.
So what's the point of
Okay, so
Mexico?
anyway, so she said, you're not using our last name, right? And I said, well, I wasn't in the first episode.
Yeah.
But then someone, Matt Rudy, put my full name on the graphic for our podcast.
You have to. We're doing
I agree. I don't think it's a big deal. I've never been afraid of having... I use my real name on the internet, my real address on the internet.
Is her real name on Facebook?
Yes.
Then boom, you already signed a deal with the devil. It's
exactly.
done.
Yeah.
That's worse.
No, everyone already has my name.
Facebook?
That's way worse. Facebook's way worse.
I agree.
Because all your friends are like, hey, how was this place today? And people around you just mention where you live and shit.
Yeah,
you check in on places on your phone.
Yeah.
Ugh.
No, and really, when I signed up with Facebook, I put my real address in there. Because here's the thing. I had it set up so that only my friends can see it.
Right.
If I have you as a friend, you probably know where I fucking live.
But there are backdoors into Facebook.
I know there are. But I don't really care that much.
Yeah.
If someone wants to hunt me down, they can find it many other ways. Mm-hmm. Okay?
Plus, I would just feel flattered that someone liked me that much to kill me, hunt me down and kill me.
I am waiting for my first stalker.
I am too.
So excited.
I'm hoping this podcast takes off and someone comes up to me in the street and just fucking shanks me, like right there, just stabs me.
That would be sweet.
And just like, I love your podcast.
Although right now, based on our demographic, they're more likely
Don't say it.
walk up to you.
Don't say it.
And detonate.
You fucker, I told you not to say it. I'm about to bleep all of that
out. I'm just saying.
Okay, you have a point.
I mean, I'm not trying to be stereotypical, but sometimes the stereotypes are accurate.
Yeah.
And I would imagine if someone is going to stalk you from that...
Oh,
Round 2, guys.
Oh my god. I just don't understand why he has to keep opening the door
I don't
and
know.
closing it
I don't know.
multiple times.
Multiple times. It's already happened 4 times. Twice in this podcast.
That's so weird.
2 other times.
Like, when I bought new cars, I've gone into my garage and just, like, sat in it for a while, you know, or, like, looked at it and
I'm
stuff.
going to cut you off real quick.
Yeah.
My name's Blake Rudy, and then Matt Rudy's over there. I'm sorry. Okay.
Sorry.
Let's just get our names out
We're
of the
just
way.
off and running.
Yeah, we're doing good. Go back to you.
But anyway, so, yeah, no, I remember when I bought my car. Mm-hmm. You know, I was very excited. It was, you know, a new car. It was a great car.
What is it? Make and model? We need it.
It's a Hyundai Santa Fe. And my tag number is, and my VIN number. Oh, no, sorry, honey. She won't let me give that out, so I can't give that out. Anyway, so I just don't understand why he keeps opening and closing the door. That's basically my point on that. But my point on the other thing, I am Jeff Mexico because...
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. I'm Jeff Campbell. Sorry, hun.
There you go. Boom.
People know my name.
Be a man.
I am a man, goddammit. Don't tell my wife.
I won't. She scares the shit out of me.
She should. So yes, but yeah, she got me, you know, all paranoid that she's gonna find out that I'm using our name, and have now apparently endangered her and our son's life for some reason.
Well, according to our demographic,
I know our demographic is scary.
There are some scary people.
It is. I was looking at those IP addresses, and I just don't like the look of them. They're keeping me up at night.
Those numbers don't look very kosher.
I put those numbers in the calculator. It did not come up. So anyway, that's why I was trying to use an alias.
Okay.
But I guess the cat's out of the bag.
Yeah.
So she'll just have to deal with it. But I know like some of her friends listen to it, so.
Do they?
Which is kind of strange.
That is really?
Yeah, that's
It's kind of like, yeah. They've said they listen to it.
So they
One
like
of them
it.
specifically, like, because she saw us posting about it on Facebook, and one of them specifically asked her for the link to it. So
what do they say about it?
I don't know. She didn't get back to me about anything. This is, I told you, this is the first time she's really said anything about the podcast in general.
No, I mean the friend.
I haven't talked to them.
Oh,
I just know they listen to it.
You know what? What if that's why your wife is asking about it? Because they're like, oh
so.
my god, like...
You won't believe what Jeff's saying
You
about
won't, yeah, you
Because
won't
I'm not
believe...
saying anything.
They said your name.
Oh,
Do you
wow.
know their demographic?
Yeah.
He keeps mentioning you and your family.
Yeah, I mean, we'll all be dead by next month. But that's why I'm kind of like, fuck it.
Who cares? Go out with the bang.
Exactly, literally. I mean, that's the fun way to go right there.
Yeah. The good point, like, or the good, I don't know, just if someone's gonna walk up to us and like just pretty much like hug detonate us, at least we're so close to that
Right.
initial blast that it's just
True. Yeah, there won't be
source.
much.
There won't be any pain.
No.
It'll be an instantaneous, just a
instantaneous.
blissful.
Plus, we go out with a hug.
And that's nice. It's always nice to get a hug.
That's just.
Yeah.
You can't do any, but I mean, you can go out fucking, but
Well, hold on. Now you're giving our viewers, our listeners.
I'm just saying, if Ahmed wants to come over,
Oh, to edit all this out.
all right. So, okay. Well, we have to talk about what we ate.
We do.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it's changed.
for you, I still ate the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so my wife, my son, and I, who shall remain nameless,
Okay.
went to Two Rows in Allen, Texas, for dinner this evening, and I
Wait, is it
had
called Two Rows?
2 rows.
Okay.
Yeah. So I had the fancy mac and cheese,
Mm-hmm.
and it says fancy on it. That's how I knew it was good.
I don't order anything unless it says fancy or like decadent
Yeah, of course.
or delicatent,
Delicatent or delectable
or delectable,
or
Delicious.
delicioso.
delicioso.
I like it when they do it.
In like the language that
Yeah. That's the shit, dude.
yeah.
Anyway, so I had
the Italian restaurant that just says squisamente, like right there.
exactly. That's what I know.
Squisamente chicken parmigiana.
So,
That's what,
hold on,
that's what I do whenever I go to an Italian restaurant.
when you
I
get
talk
to,
like Mario and Luigi.
when you get to like a fried chicken restaurant, can you still not read the menu?
No, it's just in a series of like clicks.
Oh, squisamente,
wow.
squisamente, ngoba.
I was just
Exactly.
talking about ebonics, but wow. Taking it to a
Yeah,
whole
well, it
nother
says
level.
that. It says that good ass motherfucking chicken right there on the menu. That's how it says
Right. I mean, everything just says motherfucker on it.
it.
So I just look at what's left of motherfucker and what's right of motherfucker, and that's how I figured out.
What I ordered.
Chicken and motherfucking waffles. So I know it's chicken and waffles.
Yeah.
And then what else? Watermelon and motherfucking grape soda.
Would you like for dessert?
I don't know.
That motherfucking poon, baby.
I don't know what do black people eat for dessert.
Oh, we're talking about black people?
Oh, were we not?
I don't know.
Was it a Jewish delicatessen?
Yeah.
Okay. Take the motherfucking Reuben.
Is that motherfucking kosher?
Exactly.
Yeah. Trying to think.
Oh, whoa. He's trying to think.
No, not in this restaurant.
Give him time.
I think I know what black people have for dessert.
What do they have?
Jello. They just take the
That
purple
is
drink
true.
and they turn that into Jello.
There you go.
So I got the
That's
sugar
true.
and everything in it.
That's true. I was just trying to think, what is the stereotypical thing? 'Cause
Black person dessert.
Everything's got like stereotypes.
Chocolate ice cream.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Really?
I've never seen that. in my
Chocolate
life.
ice cream is going to be the black person stereotype dessert. I promise you.
Hmm.
Because vanilla ice cream is offensive because of its color.
Well, yeah.
And then...
Wouldn't chocolate ice cream be cannibalism?
I'm trying to think of what Raphael eats, but all he eats is beetles and shit. No, let's see. Okay, no, yeah, it's like, yeah, it'd be ice cream, like chocolate ice cream, shakes, stuff like that.
That's true. The black people did come into Godiva for a lot of shakes.
Yep,
That is true.
there you go.
Okay.
Speaking of Godiva,
Must we?
I feel like we did it in the screw up. We might as well do it in this one.
Okay. Yeah, we could talk about it. Don't mention that we screwed up.
Well,
This is supposed to be completely fresh and new.
uh,
We have never ever messed up anything in our lives.
that's true.
Ever. So you're gonna bleep that out, right?
Yeah, I'll get around to it.
This is the first take
Of episode
of
5.
episode 5 that's ever been done.
Yeah.
Okay. What would you like to say about Godiva? Would you
Uh.
like me to talk about my man love for Steve Chenier?
Yeah.
Alright, because I heard Steve Chenier is not a big fan of me on the podcast. And that's cool.
I would
To
just-
each their own.
I would say he's not a fan of you in general.
Well, yeah, of me in general. But That's fine. I mean, I don't bear him any ill will. You know, I thought he was a good guy. I didn't like Godiva, so I just didn't like the way they treated people there. And
This might be getting a little too heavy.
yeah, probably. It's probably better for a more somber podcast.
Mm-hmm.
The one with Jeff's big book of grievances. that podcast is pretty endless. So, okay. But,
It's the chapter on Leanne. Oh shit, your wife, I'm sorry.
yeah, exactly. Way to go. God damn it!
I'm about to bleep out so much stuff here.
God, I mean, there's going to be no podcast left.
There's not. We're going to mention James in here. We're going to mention
That's right.
all types of people.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck. Oh, we're screwed. Well, no, my wife does not even have a chapter in that book, sir. I don't have any grievances with my wife.
I gotcha. I got the link.
Don't make the winking sound.
I gotcha.
I gotcha. Don't do that.
Hmm.
She knows. Fuck. You gotta bleep that out.
Yeah, I'll bleep all this out.
Alright, good.
Let's just start out.
Alright, Matt, let's restart.
Take 3 or 2.
Yeah, no. Okay. Alright, so that's what I ate.
Okay.
What did you guys eat?
We went to Wendy's, and I got a grilled chicken sandwich. No tomatoes.
Did you just say sandwich?
Yeah, you did.
No.
Please don't say sandwich.
Okay.
Don't
So
say
I got-
sandwich, don't say Sammy.
Okay.
It's a sandwich.
Okay. So I went to Wendy's and I got a grilled chicken Samuel, and then
That's fine with me.
okay, I got that with no tomatoes,
No tomatoes.
medium
Okay.
fries, medium root beer, and a medium frosty vanilla because I'm white.
Because you're a racist.
Well, I'm
Oh,
racist.
I mean, white, sorry.
Then Matt, what'd you get?
Matt, what did you have?
I also had Wendy's. I got the number 7 spicy chicken with lettuce only, and I also got a vanilla frosty because I support my kind. So
I don't see the problem.
Vanilla Frosties for all.
Mm-hmm.
Black Frosties for none.
Bumper sticker.
oh god.
That should be Wendy's new slogan.
Should be. Speaking of which, they finally opened the one near us.
Oh
shit,
the
the
That's
new
the
one?
new style it opened this week. It looks pretty nice in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Has
very
a fireplace.
boxy.
Has a fireplace. Oh, did you guys see the modern?
I guess. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's like a fucking box. I don't know, dude.
Like little
But
squares.
yeah.
did you not go in it? Did you
I haven't
just
been
like
in it
look
yet.
in
I
the
just-
window?
no,
Like,
I drove by it today on my way home.
Wow, Mom,
But
that
that's the
dude
first
looks there fancy.
Oh shit!
Just uncanny.
Yeah, like
Just
like those-
uncanny how
those,
how you've depicted my life.
those like fatty ass gloves. Just like look at him.
Well, we're not fucking hobos living on the street.
you
wish
could
you were.
fooled me.
Hey, dude, I wish I could too, man.
This would make
I
this
could
show
get
a lot funnier.
my bindle going and just like actually
I feel like we need a hobo on this podcast.
Do you have like the little stick with the?
with my
Hold
bindle. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty sweet. It's got to be a polka dot,
Hell yeah!
you know, tie
Hell
it
yeah.
on. Yeah,
That way when you have a
that'd be
picnic,
the life,
it's all.
man. Really,
Just
I
a
really.
traveling hobo.
I used to
yeah.
want to do that. Not travel as a hobo, but
Part time or full time?
part time. I don't know.
Some people do it part time. Just go in the street
Yeah, they're called
corner.
carnies.
That's full time.
No, the carny part's full time. The part time part is
Is being a hobo?
Yes,
It's part time hobo, full time carny.
exactly. Probably make more as a hobo.
Probably. Just pay you in cotton candy and
Hey, that's not a bad.
cotton
that's
candy
not
and
a
funnel
bad
cakes.
gig right
Fuck,
there.
I'll take it.
Shit, I might do that.
No fountain drinks though; those cost money.
See, I don't like cotton candy, so
You get snow cones to drink.
no, I don't like. That's too sweet. I don't like super sweet stuff. Fuck you. Sorry. Some of us, we don't have the sweet tooth. We like candy, but I don't know. I can't do like super sugary drinks or stuff like that. I can't do it. It's just too much for me.
Sounds like a terrible life.
No. But Anyway. So.
I never understood that. Like, I never understood how people were picky about desserts or sodas. I mean, that's that. Like, I can't tell the difference between sodas.
Oh, I can tell a major difference between sodas.
Yeah. I have to like really like think about it and be like, oh yeah, that's a root beer, not a Dr. Pepper.
See, I don't understand how people can
Because
do that.
it's all dark. It all tastes the same to me.
Pepsi
Fucking
and Coke.
racist. You fucking
I'm sorry.
racist.
What?
Pepsi and Coke.
Sprite and
Tastes the same
7 Up
to me.
though, I can tell a goddamn difference.
Well, I can tell there's between Sprite and 7 Up. I really can.
Fucking
Pepsi
racist.
and Coke, like it takes a while.
No, it doesn't, dude. They have completely different tastes.
No.
Jesus.
And then my whole point too is, and like I like people like Godiva, like when we worked there, who wouldn't like a certain like chocolate over another one, and just like picky as shit. I was like, oh god, like I'm so glad I'm not picky when it comes to desserts. Like that's the number one thing that I don't know.
I mean,
It's desserts, like they're delicious, and
Yeah, but there's still stuff that...
I'm not picky about any dessert.
I am.
Well, you know why we're
I
not
look
picky?
like it,
Because
but I am.
we order everything off of the dessert menu every time we go out.
That's true.
We go out to like a nice restaurant, we order like 5 desserts.
Mm-hmm. And they all just like we all send it around. They should just give us a lazy Susan when we go there and just have it rotated. And
No, that's fine dining.
Hell yeah.
you slap a lazy Susie anywhere, you use a fine dining room.
That's right. Wow.
Liz.
If only we ran a restaurant.
Do you know how awesome our restaurant would be?
That'd be pretty awesome. Okay, so yes, in my life, I have wanted to open 2 separate restaurants and 1 food truck. And I'm working on the food truck.
I know the food truck.
Which, one of the restaurants was basically my food truck, just in restaurant form.
Okay.
But up north, where you can't actually get good chicken fried steak anywhere.
Portland.
So, yeah. Well, anywhere. Anywhere north of Texas. Really.
Okay.
You can't really get it anywhere else that's really good. Oklahoma a little bit, but it's Oklahoma.
I think the problem is chicken fried steak. It just isn't good.
No, it's awesome.
No.
No, see, it's
No, it's-
awesome.
I've never liked it.
It is.
You took a
Awesome.
steak and you ruined it.
No, you took a steak and you made it better.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Yes. I mean, I don't know why you're arguing I'm right.
Wait, why do they call it a chicken fried steak? If
Because it's a steak and it's fried like chicken.
But I mean, you can fry other things besides chicken.
Why
Yeah,
do
you
they
can.
just call it a fried steak?
Because it's not fried. Like, you can fry it, that would just be dropping it in a fryer.
Yeah.
This is chicken fried, it's battered. Like
Well,
chicken.
why wouldn't you batter?
Why don't you just call it battered steak?
Because they already called it chicken.
That's just
So most
dumb.
of the time when you fry stuff, you have to batter it anyways, don't you?
Yeah, that's what most people do. But I'm not saying
So why do we have to change the vocabulary for the minority?
we didn't have to change the vocabulary. They invented that vocabulary for chicken fried steak.
Mm.
Because it was just fried chicken and steak.
Oh,
And then somebody said, hey,
to me the
let's take the steak and prepare it the way we do the chicken and then fry it.
Ugh.
And it's just really good.
In the meat, you put gravy on a steak, you fucking ruined it.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
like
if you put it on a regular steak,
that's a
yes.
redneck alert.
Whatever.
It's like putting ketchup on a steak.
Well, it's like if I took like a filet
People-
mignon
some
or
people do
something,
that
just
too. I know.
fucking fried it. Why would I do that?
It's already delicious as it is.
Yeah.
But it's more delicious once it's fried.
No.
Oh.
Yes, it is. Almost everything. Not everything.
I've
But
had
almost
fried-
everything.
I've had fried foods. It's not much better.
Almost everything is better fried.
No.
Yes. That's a proven fact. Science has agreed.
Mm. Yes, I don't get the fried thing. I don't get the fad and the craze over like the state fair and everybody's like, oh
I agree
my
with
God.
that. I don't care about any
Have
of
you ever
that
had
shit.
fried bacon? And I'm like, who cares? Like, just eat some
Yeah.
bacon.
See, I don't even hear the voices. I just see those fat fucks like eating all that stuff, and I get disgusted.
I think that's what the problem is.
If it was like some
I agree.
hot girl and she's like, ooh, like fried like ice cream or something, I was
I
like,
like how the
oh,
hot girl always starts off with an ooh.
ooh.
That's
Hey,
cute.
hey, big boy. That's like, you're cute.
I'm just saying, like, visually, you get to make it visually pleasing.
Well, yes, okay. If someone were to bring me a bowl of cyanide and she was topless, I would probably drink it.
Okay.
Okay? I mean, seriously, come on.
It's like, can we just have like one of the Fox News reporters just like accidentally drop it between her bosoms or something? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's not like they're telling
Bosoms.
Who calls them bosoms?
I do.
Tits.
Where did you time travel from?
I mean, it's not like they're telling facts anyways. They might as well make themselves useful.
I
On that
agree.
Hey, I'm not going to disagree with that.
I think we should follow in the Europeans' footsteps in every news and weather.
Probably should.
For
Just watch the naked news.
Yeah.
Just watch it.
Hey,
There you go.
like in Europe?
That's what we just said.
Yes.
Oh, you said like the. For some reason, I was like time traveling back to like European. Like, I'm like, wait a minute, they don't have like Weathermen.
Yeah, in the Middle Ages.
Hey, they didn't have TVs. Like I said, they didn't have weathermen. They didn't have TVs.
Yeah, they did too have weathermen. They had people that stood out there and watched the sky.
And then it started raining. And they go, guys, it's raining.
They probably stood like this, so they'd be the first to know.
Yeah.
It's raining. People can't see what we're doing.
We need windows in
We
here.
do.
People can peek
Be like
in.
the Today Show, dude. Just one big window.
That would be
And
pretty.
we just
that would be
record
pretty
right in
cool.
front of it. That'd be
pretty
awesome.
cool. Oh, hold on. One problem. We're on the second floor.
Okay, well, we'll just we'll
build a
Okay, balcony.
A balcony
With the-
outside of the big window.
With staircases.
Little staircase.
Okay, problem solved.
There we go. Done.
Ooh, is a handicap accessible? Then?
No.
No, fuck that.
No.
Sorry. If you can't pull yourself up by your own bootstraps and get up here, we don't want you.
We just don't want lazy people like
That's right.
crowding
Exactly.
around
That's
us.
just physically impossible, anyways.
No, it's not. Many Republicans have told me if you just pull yourself up by your own
There's
bootstraps.
a difference between legitimate cripple and illegitimate cripples.
That's right. That's right. Your body has natural defenses that will keep you from being crippled.
I know what I'm talking about now.
Jesus.
I
Okay.
don't even want to get into that on this. I kind of do though,
Well, I mean, we can talk about whatever.
because I feel like people aren't going to know what we're talking about.
I
'cause-
think
I
people
think-
will,
I
but
think
you
they
can
do.
explain what that is.
Our audience is pretty smart.
It's pretty sophisticated for
Yeah, they
people
know.
that strap bombs to themselves. Hey. That takes a lot of technical knowledge.
That's hey, it's true.
Okay? They probably went to MIT.
So all MIT graduates end up being terrorists.
No, it's the Muhammad Institute of Terrorism.
Oh my god, we were definitely gonna get killed.
Wait a minute. I think I was like, I think I filed for acceptance at MIT. That's one of my schools I was looking at.
Oh, really?
That ain't happening now.
No. You're not getting in now. Sorry.
Oh well, my 1.7 GPA probably wouldn't have let me get in there anyways.
I don't know, that's pretty high. That's on a 2-point scale, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, do you want to talk about what that was in reference to, or do you want to
I don't know the
skip over it
specifics because
completely?
Matt was the one that told me.
What?
The
The
legitimate.
yeah, it was what the fuck is his name now?
Don Cheadle?
Atkins or something?
Akin.
Todd
Congressman
Akin?
Akin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Congressman who?
Akin.
What's his first name?
Todd.
Okay.
Yeah.
Todd Akin.
What were you gonna say?
I don't know, but I decided not to.
What were you gonna say?
No, we won't go there.
Why we've gone everywhere else?
What are you
Yeah,
gonna
but this would literally get us
What
What a skip over.
No.
What did Akin say?
were you referencing his like last name or something?
Don't worry about it. What was
You
it?
have to say it.
No.
This is
Okay, so Akin was... No, I'm not going to say it.
Why?
Because I chose not to.
What were you
Pussy
gonna say,
aching, butt aching,
Like, butt aching? Yeah, what were you gonna say? That's what I'm thinking.
Akin.
belly aching. Is that what you're gonna say?
No.
What were you gonna say?
I'm not gonna
You
say
have to.
it.
This is the cone of non-silence here. Like whatever you're thinking needs to come out.
No, that's not how it works.
That's how it works.
No, because when I leave this cone of non-silence, I have other people. that-
But if you're not talking about the other people,
Maybe I was. And I realized it, and I decided to stop myself. Let's just move on.
rape Akin?
Yes.
Okay, good. Got it. Moving on.
What were we talking about again?
What did Akin say?
What did it hear? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he said that there were, I guess, differences between rapes. So there's like a legitimate rape and like an illegitimate rape. And the people that, I guess, like got raped, like women have some sort of a defense mechanism inside their body that's programmed so that if they get raped, the body knows when it's getting raped and will stop the sperm from
Being able to
fertilize
the egg.
Yeah. So basically, what they're saying is that if you get raped and you get pregnant, you were not raped.
Yeah.
That's basically what it says.
You enjoyed it.
You on some level, your body knew you were into it.
Yeah. Your body knew you were into it and you enjoyed it, and therefore you can't say it was rape.
Right. So let's just ponder that for a moment. Okay, this is a congressman.
Yeah, so obviously he's got high quality sources.
Yeah, of course.
He can't lie.
No. They're held to a high standard.
They are. So I'm I'm baffled that it took science this long to finally reveal what I've known for years, which is when I rape a woman and the little baby comes out of it, she loved it.
That's right. Exactly. Look, I'm just saying, you know, I've got about 20 children, and all of them were from
Love.
None of them were rape. And I now have the scientific backing to prove that in court.
Mm-hmm.
You
still don't want the kids, though.
Oh, God, no.
Who made a rape?
No, hell no. I didn't want those kids. But ridiculous statement, obviously.
Yeah.
And then, of course, he backtracked and he said, you know, I misspoke. I didn't really mean what I said. I used the wrong words to convey my meaning.
Didn't he say something like he had incorrect sources?
Yeah. Yeah, he said his sources were wrong.
What did he relabel it as?
I don't remember.
Because he relabeled like illegitimate rape, or like no, he relabeled legitimate rape as being like brutal rape or something like that, or I forget what it was.
Yeah.
So he's just basically relabeling what he already said to make it seem like it's not like the same thing.
The real question is though, why is he talking about this? Like, why was he talking about it?
Well,
it's all like abortion issues.
Yeah, it was. He was asked a question about abortion, and in the case of a rape,
I thought
would he allow abortions?
I thought he was kind of like looking towards the future, a little foreshadowing there, and was trying to cover his own tracks before the events got out that he raped a woman or something.
No.
Okay.
But no, he was asked a question about abortion, and he's obviously, I mean, he's Republican, so he's anti-abortion, and they asked him specifically, you know, in the case of a rape, would you allow them to abort the child, or would you make her carry it to term? And that's when he said, well, it depends on if it was a legitimate rape or not. And everybody was just like, whoa.
Let him speak. Let him speak.
Let's go on.
Keep going. Keep going on that.
Now this
is news.
Exactly. So
you know what's like really like disheartening about this? It's like it's taken the entire history of fucking civilization for the knowledge of how a baby is made to penetrate the fucking social sphere.
Yeah.
It's taken this long. It's gonna take like millions of years before people like understand like fucking like the Higgs boson.
Yeah, I mean, most people aren't gonna understand that.
Oh my god.
Ever.
That's not gonna happen. It's not in their realm of. But I think most people do understand how a baby is made.
Stork drops him off.
Clearly.
Stork rapes a woman.
But again,
what if the stork was raped?
Oh.
It depends. Was it a legitimate rape?
Yes.
Okay. Then it was pretty brutal, apparently. I mean, I don't know. I don't understand. I mean, to me, that's a case of either willful ignorance, that you literally don't want to know the actuality of fertilization and rape, or you're so willing to bend over to make situations fit your narrow worldview.
I'm sorry. You worded it like that on purpose.
I know. I don't know. It just seems ridiculous to me that anyone could be in any position of any authority. Which, congressmen, there's, 400 and something of them. 430 something. And it, obviously politics, it doesn't really take anything to do that. I mean, it's popular opinion. That's all it really boils down to. So, if you're in a congressional district in which most of the people there are fucking retards, then...
As they are here.
And in most congressional districts
that's what
I've seen.
I meant in the U.S., like as they are here.
Pretty much. That just really... it boils down to an informed electorate is obviously what we're trying to achieve, and I honestly don't think it will ever happen. I don't think most people want to be informed. They really don't. Most people have their view, and they just find people that reinforce that view, and just blindly follow them.
Yep.
And it saddens me, because I may not agree with the other side most of the time, but I at least want to hear their argument.
Yeah.
I want to know why they believe what they believe, and how it... Because, that's the best way for me to say, but here's why you're wrong. Because you are. Almost every time.
Yeah.
Not every time. Almost every time.
And then I hear people argue with you about that, and they'll get mad at you, and they'll say people get all pissed off with you and be like, well, why do you think you're right and I'm wrong and whatever, and it's I always hear when people say it, because it's I'm right because I listened to both sides of the argument and I chose the right one, whereas you're the stupid person who chose the wrong one. Right. That's why I'm right. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
I'm always 100% always right.
Right. Exactly.
Always.
Well,
always.
I think James might disagree with you on that.
You just look at the evidence. You don't even need to argue about it.
Yeah.
Half the time it's already been discovered. You're just here.
Yeah.
Here's the evidence. Read it.
True.
Did Michael Jackson fuck little boys? Yes.
Yeah.
The evidence shows that he did.
But...
Did OJ kill his wife?
Did it really show that?
Yes.
Where?
In their butts.
So they went spelunking. And
yeah. The doctor said spread them. And then he saw that gaping cavern and was like, oh, okay. Obviously someone was in here.
Wow. But no, seriously.
Yeah.
Do you honestly think that that's what happened?
No.
I don't either.
Honestly, I don't. Okay, let's just we'll rattle off a few examples. MJ thing, I don't think that he did that. I think people were trying to get money from him. Did OJ kill his wife? I do think that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I think he did.
He even released a book that admitted that he did it.
Yeah, I know.
Or if he had done it.
Well, yeah.
It's basically if I had murdered my wife and
here's how I would have done it.
Yeah. Basically. Yeah, the whole Michael Jackson thing was just kind of weird.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's
I'm pretty sure he did things that, would probably, from, an outsider, we would be
raise eyebrows.
Raise eyebrows.
But,
he's, in a different mindset, so to him,
because he's in the mindset of a child.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the whole point. I'm saying. So he just felt like he was hanging out with his friends.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Seriously. Yeah, that's what it is.
To him, sleeping in a room, with kids was just, a slumber party.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Getting naked and fucking each other?
No.
I don't even think he even thought of that.
I don't think
honestly.
he did.
Just 1 minute, and what's that other game called? The closet game?
7 minutes in heaven.
7 minutes in heaven. That's all he was thinking it was.
Of course.
Spin the bottle.
Spin the bottle.
They're just party games. This is basically what we're saying. Like he didn't realize that like it's not okay to kiss a boy in the mouth.
Naked Twister.
Naked Twister. We've all played it.
We've all
It's
played
not
it.
a big deal. A dick goes in the butt sometimes. Like it happens.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
It does. Okay, but this brings up a good point. And this is a good talking point for us.
Okay. I'm all ears.
Can you separate the artist and their weird picadillos sometimes from the art they create? Can you admire the art and not like the artist who makes it? Or can you...
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, I'm just saying, okay, Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Okay. He's got a stigma attached to him.
Okay.
Has ever since, this whole thing broke. Does that impact how you view his canon of work?
No.
And should it?
No.
Is the other thing. Same thing with Woody Allen. Can you watch a
Hold
Woody
on,
Allen
though.
film?
No.
Because I can't.
I never
We had
could.
discussed earlier, just before we did this podcast, this episode, we were discussing Orson Scott Card and some news that you dropped on me.
Right.
And actually, I'll have to change my statement here and say, yeah, I guess it could. Because I did respect his work, but I didn't know much about him, and then once I found out some stuff about him...
But how old?
No,
how
I still
old
respect
is he,
his.
though?
I still respect his work.
Orson Scott Card?
Yeah, I mean he's got to be older.
40s, like 50s, something like
Yeah,
that.
see, I mean he's gonna carry that mindset no matter what.
Yeah, maybe.
He grew up in that time period.
I don't
It's
know
gonna be a
about
lot
that.
harder for him to change his
I
mind.
mean, yeah, it could be, but
It just
still,
is.
to be outspoken about it,
Yeah.
Like the
and
only
he is,
reason
if
I'm
you
not.
actually go look and see the things he says,
You're like disappointing me even more now.
I'm just saying.
I don't know.
But does it mean that you can
It's whatever.
enjoy Ender's game or the Ender Saga?
No.
I guess not. Yeah.
It doesn't. I mean, you should be able to separate the art, and some people can't, and I'm baffled by that.
Yeah, it is looking.
Yeah, I can understand because I know you guys don't really like Woody Allen,
Right.
okay? But I love Woody Allen. I think he's a great filmmaker.
Okay.
I don't think he's been as good lately. Obviously, I think he already peaked and it's all downhill. But every once in a while he still sparks up and has something there for people. I don't mean sparks up like that.
I wasn't thinking
I
that.
don't know. That's why I
You
assumed
just
were
started
thinking.
smiling.
I know. In my head, I realized what I said, and I was like, "I'm gonna think I mean he's like token up."
Oh, I wasn't thinking that actually.
What does spark up mean to you?
Nothing.
Okay. But no, I know people that patently refuse to watch any of his films, not because they didn't like him. They actually did like his movies, but they will not support him anymore because of the relationship he had with Sunyu Previn, who is now his wife of like fucking 15 years, which is ridiculous.
I'm trying to think of other celebrity scandals that have happened.
Well, Mel Gibson.
Yeah, I never really liked Mel Gibson though.
I
So
mean, I like Mel Gibson as an actor.
yeah.
And I liked him, from what I knew of him up until I found out, he was a racist bigot. And
he thought the
apparently
Holocaust
liked it.
never happened.
Exactly. And yeah, like I said, it's like, whoa. Some of this shit just comes out of nowhere,
Yeah.
and it's always weird to find out who people really are when they have a public
yeah.
face.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. See, I think like Mel Gibson's where like he's like the tipping point, like where you kind of draw like you're like okay, like if you go this far, now I look at all your work as being anti-Semitic, like.
Yeah,
Because I mean, if you watch The Passion of the Christ again,
well, yeah,
you have
of
a whole
course.
different take on it.
But I'm saying,
I mean, he killed
Does-
that Jew
does
at the
that-
end.
does that mean
I
I
don't know why he
can't?
would want to watch that piece of
Does
shit
that mean I
again,
can't watch Lethal Weapon and say, "Guy was awesome"?
but
Well,
see,
it depends on what Lethal Weapon's
Or I can't.
undertones were.
Here we go. I can't watch Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. I can't watch The Road Warrior.
See, I don't know if I can watch Lethal Weapon now, because what is he thinking of Danny Glover the entire time?
There you go.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Partner or
as
slave?
As far as I've known and everything I've read about
His dad
they
denies
made
that
4
the slave
movies
trade ever
together
happened.
in that series, and in all of that, they were great friends. So that's why.
Were they?
Yes.
Or did they have a great master-slave relationship?
No.
Just depends on how you look at it. Because I know how Mel Gibson was looking at it.
I don't think you do.
I do.
I think Mel Gibson was the only one that knows how he was looking at it.
No.
Maybe Danny Glover was in it.
Maybe that's why they never made number 5.
They didn't make number 5 because number 4 fucking sucked. That's why.
Oh.
I'm just saying, it had Chris Rock in it, so.
See?
So, I mean.
And then Mel Gibson blamed it on the black people.
Box office poison.
Yeah.
One thing Chris Rock is actually good in are movies where you don't get to see his face. Like Madagascar is successful.
I don't like any of those movies.
Oh, I didn't say you liked them. I just said they're
He was
successful.
good in New Jack City.
Never saw it.
Played a crack addict,
So he played himself.
pretty much. No, I don't mind Chris Rock. I mean,
I think he's annoying.
I think he's fun. I think he used to be more annoying. I think he's a lot different now. I think he's actually, and it's just because he's more of an elder statesman now. He's been in it for so long.
I just can't stand all the yelling.
I understand what you're saying, but okay. So there, I put forth a topic,
Okay.
and apparently we all can look past people's weird shit. Okay, here you go.
Just trying to
Okay, can you appreciate Hitler's art?
What was his art?
No.
He made paintings.
Yeah.
He made paintings?
He was a
Yeah,
painter.
he was a painter.
Yeah.
Was his art any good?
It was okay. It's
It's
nothing
kinda-
like special, but it's okay. But would you? I mean, can you?
Okay, well, okay. I can appreciate Mein Kampf for what it is.
Okay. Yeah.
I guess you could.
Would you ever buy it?
I did buy it, so yeah.
Racist.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. You realize you're on the list now, right?
What list? Schindler's List?
Racist.
No, it's a good read. It's a nice pick me up if you're feeling. Oh, no, come on, honestly, if you're feeling lonely, you're feeling a little down, I don't know.
The
When-
man's got you down.
When the man's got you down, it just feels like the whole world's against you. Like, take a gander at Mein Kampf.
I hear you.
It's nice to know that like someone else is going through the same struggles that you're going through.
I feel the same way about the autobiography of Malcolm X.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I know what it's like. Snowball just tried to paw in.
Yeah. Denied. Okay.
Yeah. I was going to say, though, so we got the artist and all that stuff out of the way.
Right.
Can you look past, say, a company and their views?
I know where we're going with this.
Can you look past that and
I can.
continue to buy their products?
I can, because I don't give a fuck.
See, I don't know, though, because...
If it's a good product, I'll buy it. And ChickfilA makes some tasty ass chicken.
I wasn't talking about Cheadle.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
Don't lie to me. Yeah, I don't agree with the policy, but everybody has a right to do what they want to do. And I can choose not to patronage them, or I can, and I choose... I mean, I really don't go there very often anyway.
Yeah.
So, but if I really feel like I really need a chicken sandwich, and I really need Chick-fil-A, I'll eat it. You know? Okay, and then here's the other thing. If you feel that way, would you eat the Chick-fil-A, but then make a donation in the exact same amount to a charity or a group that combats what they do?
No, you'd have to double it.
Okay.
So you're making the same amount, you're just breaking even.
All right, that's true. Okay. So would you do that?
No. I don't believe in charity.
All right. Why?
I don't want to get into it. It's going to make me sound like an asshole, and it's really not like any...
Yeah, that shit's probably sailed.
No, it's like I don't know, like it's nothing... I don't know.
I just don't feel like you should help your fellow man.
Not really. Not in that way.
Yeah, there's nothing
No,
wrong with
not
it.
in that way. I don't like the institution of charity. Like, I don't like the idea that if you read the fine print, only like a certain percentage of your donation goes to that. I would rather just give a sandwich to like a homeless man and be like, boom, there you go. Like, there's some charity.
Yeah, but you're just, you're part of the problem. He's just trading that sandwich for meth.
That's fine, though. At least he's learning business and economics and stuff.
So he's learning the barter system.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. And that's the fundamental of civilization.
Exactly. That's where we all came from.
Exactly, we all came from meth.
Exactly. We all came from trading shit to get meth.
Yeah.
So, okay. I can understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also don't like that the charities, most of them are for like African countries and like just other countries, and it's like, well, you know, there are still people, and that's like Republican, but there are still people in the U.S. who need help. Why are we helping all these other people? That's the U.S.'s problem. Like, everyone else is independent on their own, like every other country. No one wants to fucking help us, mainly because we're the assholes of the world.
Yeah.
But we always like feel like we need to get in everybody else's business, and it's like, why don't we just like chill the fuck out, pull back, and then just like focus on what needs to be done in the U.S.
I agree with you. Isolationism as a strategy totally doesn't work in a global economy. Okay, but you can pull back quite a bit. You can't go total isolationism. It doesn't work.
Japan did it.
It's not.
It works for them.
But it won't work for us. We're already too ingrained in other economies. That's the problem.
Plus, our country itself is just too much of a melting pot.
Exactly. There's no way we can do it. So we can't pull all the way back. But we can pull back quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I agree with you on that. There are a lot of problems here at home that we should focus on and try and fix, you know? But there's nothing wrong with, you know, independent companies setting up charities to help third world countries and things like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, really, you know, other than overhead, they really do need to give everything to the actual recipient of the charity.
It should be a volunteer
like,
organization.
Yeah, it should.
But it's not.
But it's not. And that's because of the scale that they need, it can't be.
I know, and I understand that.
They have to have at least some minor infrastructure.
It's just like when it's like for every $1 that you donate, like 0.02 cents goes to like whatever. It's just like it's such a shitty percentage that.
That's right. Yeah, and I agree. That's not good.
I also, the other thing I don't like about charity is I don't like the idea that people. Wow.
He really wants in here.
I let him in.
Wow. It's a fucking cat. I swear to God.
I'm not going to get distracted and fall asleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
as I was saying, the other thing I don't like about charity is I don't like the idea that like people only give because they feel like morally superior afterwards. Like, I feel like when people donate to charity, it's actually for like their interest as well.
It is.
Like, it's for selfish reasons.
It's not an altruistic thing.
Yeah.
For the most part.
And like, I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like when people are like, "Oh, I donated to charity."
Tax write-off.
Yeah, tax
write-off. A lot of it is. Some of them, that's literally what they're thinking of is tax write-offs, which, as an accountant, I can tell you right now, you don't get much in tax write-offs for that. Not at our level. You really don't.
If you're like a millionaire.
Yeah, then you can.
Yeah.
But for the personal, it doesn't really do too much for you.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, it's because they're trying to make themselves feel better.
Yeah.
They are.
And then my last thing too is, whenever you go to like the mall or something and you see like those trees for like the angels or whatever, a lot of the times those kids are asking for shit that like I don't even get for Christmas.
I know, I agree.
And I'm just like, like if you don't have any clothes,
that's why I don't really like the angel tree. I like Toys for Tots. Because you can just put what you want to put in there. You just drop it in the box, so you can go buy whatever you want to buy. Nobody's buying
I saw one.
Xboxes
them in there. I saw an Xbox 360 the year that they came out, and I was like, wait a minute, how did you even know these things are coming out if you guys don't have any like clothes and shit? Like, why do you have electricity, TVs, internet, Xbox Live accounts already set up?
They don't live on the street.
Well, then what the fuck are we giving them stuff for? Think about it. If they're not living on the streets, if they're just living kind of like a crappy life, then they're like, I don't know, like
they're no better than us.
Well, no, there's opportunity for them to better themselves on their own, like
potential, yes.
Yeah,
but not always.
Or like,
I mean, we're talking
cut
about
that shit
most
out.
of this is kids in the system.
Yeah.
Okay, they're kids that are. I mean, they're probably not going to ever get adopted. They're going to be raised as wards of the state until they're 18, and then they're out on their own.
Okay.
You don't have too many prospects at that point. You know?
Get a job at McDonald's.
Sure.
Or In-N-Out. They pay $10 an hour.
Ooh.
Yeah, I agree.
Hamburgers.
There are plenty of opportunities. This is the land of opportunity.
Yeah, well.
I think your whole thing is like priorities.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
I agree.
if you're living in that kind of environment, it's like
The point for
clothes
that,
and,
for the angel tree is, this is something that they normally never would be able to get. Give them something that they could never really get.
I just feel like having a Game Boy is a waste of... Because, like, you give a kid a Game Boy and, like, maybe, like, one game with it, he's going to get bored of that game.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're going to turn him into a selfish asshole with that game. So after he's done playing Star Wars Empire Strikes Back on his Game Boy for, like, you know, a couple hundred hours.
What happens to his
I played that game
Xbox
for
Live
8 years.
subscription when it finally expires?
Mm-hmm. What is
You just
Jeff?
gotta
What
play
is
online.
what is he going to do with his copy of Call of Duty then?
Yeah.
He's just gonna keep playing it over and over.
Keep playing
Single
what?
player.
It's just a multiplayer game.
No, there's a single player.
I was not aware of this.
I assume. Because I've never played it.
I don't know.
You were assuming a lot.
That must be a cheat code or something to get
I
in
guess, I don't know. I keep
That must be
hearing.
a
I keep
feature.
hearing rumors that people play the
That
one-player game.
That must be like a new feature in medieval warfare because I know it ain't in the.
Oh yeah, medieval warfare's single player is
there. It's pretty fucking awesome.
awesome.
Oh, it's gonna
Oh,
be brutal
man.
as shit.
Yes.
Just imagine Oblivion or Elder Scrolls Skyrim.
Skyrim.
My bad. I always forget which one came because they're all the same and who cares. But imagine Skyrim, and then just take all that shit away and make it Call of Duty.
Alright.
That's what it would be like.
Whoa.
That'd be pretty awesome.
It'd blow your fucking mind.
I will. That's right.
They'll have an annoying dude in there.
Yeah.
Annoying character who says,
Speaking-
I used to be a
Speaking-
combat medieval dragon rider until I took
Until I took a
flaming
flaming
spell
spell
to the eye.
Yeah.
That was the one we came up with.
Yeah, that's right.
You-
That's right. I forgot.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember. It's been a while.
Mhm.
But speaking of Skyrim,
Uh,
they're coming out with a new expansion for it, in which you literally build your own house and grow your own food,
okay.
and that's the entire point of the expansion.
Oh my god.
Like seriously, it's called Heart's Fire. That's what it's called.
No.
I was like, what?
It should be called Sims 3 Skyrim.
Yeah.
Farmville Skyrim edition.
There you go. That'd be awesome.
No, it wouldn't.
Harvest
Does
Moon.
anybody even play Farmville anymore?
I don't think so.
I've never
Yeah.
seen anybody playing it, but
I was actually...
I do.
I was
I bet somebody's
perusing-
playing it. I bet there's one dude out there who's still playing it, and he's got like a farm bigger
Yeah, I guess-
than Texas.
I guess it has gone down because I haven't seen any like drowning babies in the news. So I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
So, good news.
I think Song Pop is the new one that everyone's
Mhm.
jumping on.
And I keep getting the thing telling me that everybody's playing and they want me to play.
And I'm just like,
And every time I'm just like, dude, I just worked. I'm not fucking...
I don't want to listen to music right now. Ugh.
Plus, I've been playing it on my laptop,
Yeah.
okay, and I don't have my external mouse right now.
Yeah.
And so I've just been using the trackpad and trying to do that because it's timed.
Yeah.
So trying to do it and click it at the same time, I think I'm losing.
I just imagine your fingers worn out.
No, dude. These are magic fingers.
Hmm.
That's my wife. See, I'm hoping, even if she did listen, by this point she turned it off. So I'm thinking about the halfway point of every episode, I can just start talking smack or do whatever I want to do.
Threatening
She'll
divorce.
never know. Nobody listens past the 30-minute point. Except for people that want to kill us. So these podcasts are really for them more than anything else. So I feel like we're probably giving them a lot of material to
kill us.
really to really go jihad on us.
Oh my god.
I like how each episode that we've done so far has had like a theme.
Oh yeah,
Most of them have been porn themed.
sure.
This one's jihad themed.
Yeah, well, it'll probably dovetail.
Whoa, okay.
That's a porn term.
Yeah, okay. I was just thinking of jihad porn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It'll all, you know.
Okay, so what would we call this porn?
I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I didn't think of me.
I didn't either.
Oh well. That's not $1 million idea then. You gotta have a name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are people gonna know what it is?
Exactly. How are they gonna search for it in Google?
Yeah.
Never happen. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So since no one jumped on my Skyrim,
We won't play Skyrim.
I know I don't play Skyrim either. I played it for like a day or so.
Yeah.
I played it. I beat it.
It was okay. I mean, I'm just not a big RPG guy.
I beat it over here.
I beat the main quest. I didn't do everything else though,
Hmm.
because I just don't care.
Yeah. Yeah. See, that's how I was. I was like, oh man. I just wanted to kill dragons.
Yeah, yeah.
And then.
When you realize it took too long to get to the first dragon, you just like,
No,
No, I killed the
exit out
dragon.
yeah, you just
I killed the dragon, but
exit out of the castle.
but then I killed the dragon. And I was like, well, what else is there to? I mean, it's like killing Voldemort. I mean,
there's nothing else
there's
to
nothing
do.
else to do. So,
You saying there's maybe too many dragons in the game?
I'm saying if they wanted to make Reign of Fire the video game, they should have made it years ago.
yeah, that's true.
At this point, like, dragons are
Yeah,
old
I mean,
news.
back when they could have gotten Matthew McConaughey
To
actually
voice
do the
it.
voice and stuff, and
They
they got Sean Connery to do the voice of the dragon.
Yeah.
That would have been sweet.
Dragonheart?
Dragonheart, dude, I love that movie. I love that movie.
Oh, God.
I have such a soft spot.
But I mean,
in my heart for that.
like honestly, like the dragon thing is kind of it's died off. Like you don't see kids wearing Jinko jeans anymore with the dragons on them, dragon shirts.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the dragon stuff, it's like the vampire shit. It's like it's like the zombie shit. It was cool for a time,
Yeah,
and then when it became too popular, it was just like ugh.
true.
It got
We need
ruined.
to,
The zombie
We
stuff
need to-
really died off like quick.
we need to find.
Oh, it was when every video game had a fucking zombie mode to it that it wasn't even like zombie
Yeah.
related. Then
Oh,
you're
I
just
know.
like, oh, go fuck
Because
yourself.
it's like, you know, Left 4 Dead came out, like, those games were fun.
yeah.
And then, like, Call of Duty's like, oh, we're gonna have zombie mode in, like, our game. So I'm like, okay, that's kind of like, you know, it's like a neat little gimmick. Now it's just, like, fucking stupid. I'm just, I don't even
So
care.
what we need to do, we need to pick an obscure horror genre
Okay.
that we'll bring to the forefront. So
Idea.
what's out there?
Werewolves.
They're about ready to come back into vogue, but not right now.
Spaghetti monsters.
Flying spaghetti monsters?
Yes.
Possibly.
Possible.
Sea creatures.
I feel like there needs to be a troll comeback.
Trolls, yeah, trolls don't get much play. We
Leprechauns.
could do that. Yeah, you know, the whole series of movies just kind of killed it for a little while. I think we gotta step back on that.
What happened to the classics, man? Like the Boogeyman, Chupacabra, like
Well, I guess you get Chupacabra video game.
that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I could see that.
Would you play the Chupacabra?
I think you'd have to. I think that'd be the only way people would really be into it.
Yeah, because you can add, like, sneaking. That's like an
I mean, that
aspect,
was like the one
stealth.
thing. My son played the Jaws video game, and he loved that you got to be Jaws. Like that was the coolest thing.
Oh, I
in
was
the
gonna say,
world.
what else would you be in that game?
The people, I
the
guess.
people trying to kill
That's
Jaws.
boring because you're just
I
dying.
agree. But
Or-
in most things, you're not the thing that you're the people fighting it.
Right.
Okay, so we need to make games where you're playing these things, like you're a merman or something, or you're
They already made that though.
what they did. What did they make?
Seaman for the Dreamcast.
What the fuck?
You play as like a fish man.
Are you eating people?
You're eating fish.
No, that's cannibalism.
But you're a man,
But you're also a fish.
so it's half cannibalism. It's illegitimate
So
cannibalism.
so it's cannabism.
Yeah. It's cannabism. He's sparking up under the water and
Exactly. There's a series of games.
okay.
We could probably get going. It reminds me of that South Park where they make the one when you're chasing the dragon. It's the best. It's awesome.
I can see that. I can see a Wii game being like you just call it Spark Up,
Exactly. And people, yeah.
or we can call
So
it
you can take the
cannabism.
longest bong hit.
Yeah.
We can do that.
You
shit.
make like a little attachment for the Wiimote.
Exactly.
It's like a little
Make an actual bong.
little bong. Yeah.
And it'll measure how.
It comes with like a little packet of like synthetic weed
Okay. Yeah.
because we don't want to kill these kids.
Right.
We know you can
Yeah.
overdose on that shit.
Yeah.
We don't want that to happen.
And I mean, you gotta have a card to buy it, obviously.
Yeah.
It's only really medicinal, so.
You only buy this game in California.
Colorado.
In Colorado.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. We'd still sell millions.
Yeah.
Maybe. Where are we at on time?
104.
Oh, shit.
Just
Wow.
plenty of time.
I know.
Yeah.
Wow. Jesus. Another hour. Alright. Okay. Well. Any other topics of conversation?
We have a Paco story?
Got the hearing aids, I guess. I don't know. That's really a talking point.
What were you going to say right before I said that?
Nothing.
Huh.
I don't remember. If I was going to say anything, I don't remember. Oh, I think I was going to make a reference to the Chupacabra video game. Like, you could do, like, a Pokemon Snap version of it, where it's, like, hiding in buildings. You have to, like, find it and, like, take a picture of it.
That'd be the Bigfoot game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you could do it with, like, anything, really.
No, but, the Bigfoot game would be perfect, because...
Why don't you just do that? Why don't you just combine all these, like, mythological,
Rampage.
like...
Oh,
You
shit!
can put like Bigfoot, Chupacabra, UFOs.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah?
But here's the kicker to it. It would be Pokemon Snap styled, so it would just be you around like in a little buggy with a camera. Hold on.
Good Lord.
It's Mexico. They don't have
It's
any
Mexico.
roads.
That's true.
It's Saudi Arabia. They don't have any roads
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
So like you're in this little buggy and you got a camera, and like like Bigfoot like pops out and you take a picture of it, and like just normal whatever. But when you clear the level, here's where it gets really interesting. You clear the level and it scores you based on your photographs, and what it does is it like shows you your pictures that you just took, and each time it shows it though it's really blurry and you can't see anything,
Mm-hmm.
so it's like you just fail every time.
Nice.
Yeah, it'd be perfect.
They'll play it forever.
Yeah, because people be like, I gotta get that perfect picture. I gotta get...
You keep them coming back by making them buy like better equipment, like better cameras.
Ah,
But even when you get to the last camera, it's still blurry as shit.
yeah. So they get like a red one and it still like
Exactly.
doesn't matter.
No.
It's a 5,000 megapixel camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Doesn't matter. You get the Hubble telescope. Still can't do it.
Yep.
So-
But the kicker is you make each like equipment upgrade a DLC that
Yeah,
they have
of
to pay
course.
for.
Well, of course.
So
Yeah, $100 each.
$100 each. So looking at the total GDP of this game.
Exactly. We could basically buy Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. So like if someone upgraded their camera fully, got all the DLC and everything, spend roughly the game would come out retail for around $150 for just the game
Of course.
because it comes with the camera,
Right.
the DLC camera in the game.
Right.
150 for that, 100 for each DLC. You're looking at about maybe like $1.2 billion for the game in total.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we'll at least clear $100 on each game.
Yeah.
After taxes and
Yeah.
management fees
Yeah.
and slush funds.
And paying off Saudi Arabia for all the comments we made in this episode.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, no. We're not paying off anybody. If they don't like what I said, then come find me.
And they will.
I don't know. I don't think they really have the wherewithal to do that, and I really doubt their commitment. It was nice knowing you guys.
I was like, I'm getting kind of nervous. Do you have any funny stories of perhaps maybe like a breakup that you had or something?
I don't know if I want to go into that now. We need to save that for a relationship show.
Oh God.
I can't just like throw it in there. We have themes, sir. Okay? And I have not dated any Arabian girls.
We need to get on that. Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
I think it's the air conditioning.
I think your house is falling down. Okay. Alright, so are we done then?
Are we?
I don't know. Is there anything left to be said?
It's
Or have we exhausted all topics of conversation for the entire history of the world?
like I feel like we exhaust it, and then as soon as we like stop that thing, we always go, oh, all right. We kind of reflect on the podcast, and then all the funny shit happens.
I know. Which we should probably just leave it recording and just pretend like we stopped it.
Yeah. Do you want us to wrap up and leave it recording?
Yeah, probably. And then if it's not funny, we just edit that shit out.
Okay.
What?
Perfect.
Perfect.
Off to a good start so far. We wrapping?
Yeah, I guess.
Huh?
Huh?
Did you say?
Sorry.
I think that's a topic.
No.
But,
Huh? What did you say?
what? Okay.
Keep sounding like the topics and keep coming up.
No.
I'm disappointed. It's the shortest episode.
Is it?
Yeah, all the other ones hit like an hour and 15, hour 20, somewhere around there. The 2-hour one for the first one.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Okay, well, I don't know. I don't think there's really anything else that was going on this week.
I got a job.
That's right, you did get a job.
It's like deja vu.
Yeah, a little bit.
Hmm.
But they won't know that.
I hope they're so confused by this
I'm
episode.
sure they will be. Again, if anybody's listening at this point.
Alright, let's wrap it.
Okay.
You can go to twitter.com/3stuffedguys, the number 3 on all of these. Follow us on there. Go to facebook.com/3stuffedguys and like our fan page. If you go to 3stuffedguys.libsyn, libsyn.com, that is where we are hosting our podcast. We're a new site that we're hosting it on, which means that if you go on iTunes now, you have to research for 3 Stuff Guys. If you subscribe to it, you got to research for it in the store and subscribe to the new one. It'll have episode 4 and episode 5 on there. You have to do that. And then youtube.com/3stuffguys is where we'll have all the episodes. 3stuffguys@gmail.com is our email. So send us any questions, advice, stories, naked pictures, whatever you want to send. And then we want to thank Raphael Chun for the use of our theme song called Get Stuffed off the unreleased album Donuts, Bacon, and Cookies. And he's also a DJ, so if you live in the Dallas, North Dallas area, go to his Facebook page at King Chell's Productions to contact him about DJing.
Okay.
That's all.
And with that, I guess we have episode 5 in the books.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I guess we're done.
YOLO.
YOLO.